Hi guys, welcome to the Tennis Bytes Podcast. So let me get straight to the point. Djokovic has just tweeted a pic of him next to the Cincy tennis thing. So it's quite obvious that he's excited about this. So Bhushan, what do you think? It's safe to say that he's excited. No grudges or anything like that.
Yeah, yeah, very excited. He was dancing at his practice and looks like all set, raring to go.
Yeah. So we have guests today, Vaibhav and Harsh. So one by one, I want to ask you, do
Yeah.
you think this is going to be like a sort of vengeful thing for Djokovic, like he did at Australian Open, or he's just plain excited to be back, on the US tour?
Okay. So I think he's got a couple of points here. Vengeful, I wouldn't say 100%, but he's had his SAR incidences in the past, especially in the 2020 US Open, where he tried to, pass the ball to the linesman, and then one of the ladies got hit, and where he had to sort of leave the tournament. So a little harsh there. And then, of course, with the COVID scenario where he was being not allowed to enter the country up to recently, in May, when the rules have changed, where he can actually now play the tournament. But see, Novak is past all that. He's grown, he's matured, and to see him now, he's a legend of the sport. So he's basically just going to play his heart out with the remaining years that he has left, and he's a goat now. It's proven. So the other players are going to just be, firstly, it's going to send out shivers down their spine uh, that he's in the draw, and basically they all look up to him. Even Alcaraz does. So that's one thing that Novak is going to be creating an aura around the sport, and the fans are going to go through the roof. This US Open might see the highest viewership more than the Wimbledon. This is what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, Manish mentioned that is Djokovic happy being at Cincinnati or being at US? I actually feel that the fans are the happiest here.
Alright, so Vaibhav, I want to ask you, do you think Djokovic has a real chance of becoming world number one again? You know that, right? Because he hasn't played last year.
Yes.
Uh,
So obviously, in terms of opportunity, it is good, and he's the kind of guy I feel that once I obviously didn't plan for this. He would have played last year if he was allowed, but given the circumstances that he does not have any points to defend, he'll obviously I feel will take advantage of the opportunity. But having said that, I feel at least based on my observation, ever since he broke the world number one, weeks at world number one record of Federer. I feel after doing that and after gaining a bit of a gap in that, he has kind of, I feel, not cared about that as much. And he's more interested in just winning Masters and Slams. I do slightly disagree with Hirsch in terms of the vengeance part. I feel that he's a guy he's a champion, and these guys don't need any motivation anyways. He's already achieved everything, and I feel he will use the fact that he will build this narrative in his mind probably and use it to reach new heights and give everything he has. And I mean, the hardcourt season is always the most difficult. There are more players who can be dangerous,
oh,
like Alcaraz and Medvedev, especially. Medvedev has been little silent, but he's a absolute beast on hardcourts, as we know in the past. He's defeated Djokovic in straight sets already.
Mellowed down a little bit, right? Relaxed.
Yeah,
I think Alcaraz really mellowed him down. Now he doesn't have the pressure of winning everything.
Yeah, it's relaxed. Even there is a lot of fun happening on the ATP tour, right? It's not just about Djokovic dancing.
yeah.
I also see Tsitsipas posting a photo of Alcaraz in a golf, I mean, with a golf cart, and actually he has written that
Yeah.
it's Alcaraz is beatable. So that was again a fun element,
Oh,
which I really liked about this particular ATP gang.
At Grand Slams, what happens? There's so much public attention that the players are not themselves sometimes. But at ATP, it's kind of a group. They're moving through the tours, they're doing their professional careers, but they're also having fun there. the bonding is strong.
Yeah.
Stronger, I feel, at the ATP sort of build up, and a Grand Slam is all about projection and people and the whole aura around things. So that probably sometimes gets to them,
Yeah.
which did happen to Novak at the Wimbledon. Seeing Novak
Yeah.
hit the net is very rarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even when Novak lets his emotions get the better of him, I feel that most of the time he's in control of the whole situation. If you look at the situation as a whole, so I don't think Djokovic has lost his cool or anything like that. So anyway, what I want to ask you is, we again, I think with Djokovic coming back at the US tour, again we are only going to be talking about Alcaraz and Djokovic and maybe Medvedev. So, a lot of players,
Mm. Mm.
come
You
on,
know,
come on. Everybody's there to
I
win.
think
So,
Sinner is a very strong contender to
yeah,
reach. Yeah,
and Rude as a
yeah.
factor.
but not on the
Yeah.
hard courts. I don't think Rude is for the hard court.
Correct.
Yeah,
No, I saw Sinner showed his class in Miami and obviously in the past US
yeah.
Open and other tournaments. But I really felt sad for him because at Wimbledon it was quite straightforward for Djokovic. I mean, there was no resistance at all. So it's fascinating to see how Sinner will come back really. And on hard courts, I think he has a great chance. He has been doing well in recent tournaments as well.
All right.
Yeah. True.
So we are taking Sinner, and I think that's it, Sinner and Rude. Yeah, Rude, seriously. But we also have guys
No,
like
Medvedev, as Vaibhav
Rude.
mentioned,
Yeah, Medvedev, of course. He's the 2021
I
champion.
wanted to ask, what do you guys think of Rune's chances? What do you think of Rune's? I mean, how do you think he'll perform? I mean, he's in the top 10 and he does well, but I feel he's not reaching that, he's not at Sinner's and Alcaraz's level as of yet. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I actually pretty much agree with everything you said. He's in the top 10. He will make it to the quarterfinals as usual. But going beyond that, I think, yeah, there is some either there is some psychological block that he has, or maybe his game hasn't matured as yet. Like
yeah,
how Alcaraz has peaked at a really young age, but
Yeah.
maybe Runa hasn't. Eventually, he will. Probably, if Djokovic says that Runa reminds him of himself. So if that is something to go by, even
yeah,
Djokovic sort
Hmm.
of was a late bloomer because he was on the tour for 2-3 years before he actually made
Yes.
a mark. So
yeah.
that could be a
True.
possibility, but right now I don't see Runa actually challenging for
So
it.
that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a fun fans discussion. If you want to get involved, just put that in the comments and we'll have another exciting episode coming soon. Thanks so much for joining. Have a good day.